Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Courtney. This is the look that I did today, just full beat makeup, no naturalness going on here. If you like this tutorial, can you please give me a thumbs up? And if you would like to see any more future tutorials from me, please subscribe. Okay, I'll just get on with it. So I've already prepped my eyebrows, prepped my eyes, and put primer on. So I'm just gonna go straight into foundation just to save a bit of time. Foundation I'm using today is the Fit Me from Maybelline, and it's in the shade 220. Just gonna put that on with my beauty blender. I'm just gonna dab it on, like so. I know what you're thinking. I look like a sumo wrestler with my hair like this. But it is so hot outside and my hair, it's like curly straight frizz. So all I'm saying is when the sun or like heat comes out, all I'm saying is Monica Geller from Friends. So I have to like tie it up like tight, like that. And I've just realised it looks like I've got no clothes on, but I do. So yeah, just looks like such like a different colour to my skin, but in the mirror it doesn't look that bad. Next I'm going to go in with my Instant Anti-Age Eraser from Maybelline. I'm just going to apply that under the eyes, down the nose and on the forehead. And then I'm just going to blend that out with my beauty blender. How stunning has this weather been this week? I mean, I'm in the Isle of Man, but in the United Kingdom in general, I love summer though. Definitely more of a summer girl than a winter girl. I'm going to take my iconic London pigment stick in the shade 3.2. Really like this stick. I use it as a contour. Just down my nose and just gonna go a bit wild with this MAC brush. The numbers rubbed off it. So I kind of just bring it down and then flare it up. Oh, may I put a bit too much on the forehead? Oops. Oopsie daisy. Just blend that out with my beauty blender. So I'm just gonna go around the whole thing with my beauty blender just to make sure everything's just blended out like seamlessly. To set my under eye, I'm going to go in with my Beauty Bakerie Flower setting powder, and it's called Better Not Bitter. To set that with my Face Shape 110 Zoeva brush. Just tap that, and we're just going to set that under the eye and everywhere where we put that concealer on the forehead. Oh, those two spots are really annoying. And for the rest of the face, I'm going to go in with my Superstay 24-Hour Longwear Matte Powder from Maybelline. And I lightly tap this on because it's so light. So for contour today, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. As you can see, I've used this so many times and I've had it for so long now, like in need for a new one really. And I'm just going to take this shade here and chisel out my cheekbones. And then to contour my nose, I'm going to take this colour here at the end and go in with a brown line 322 brush from Zoeva. Take a mirror and line my nose. And then with a contour shader brush from Zoeva 235, I'm just going to blend that out. Love a good nose contour. And because that's looking a bit freaky at the minute, I'm just gonna blend that out even more with that powder brush with no extra product. Moving on to bronzer, I'm gonna take my MAC Refined Golden bronzer, and I'm literally gonna take my Cream Cheek 128 brush from Zoeva and just buff that in. I'm looking a bit bronze already, but can never look too bronze. Those spots are like really annoying me. I mean, you should not like pour concealer over powder, but let's just see how this, that really just hasn't made any difference. Oh. So starting on the eyes, I've already done one and I've applied on a lash. I'm going to go in with my Jaclyn Hill palette. The shade I'm going to take is this one, and it's called Creamscicle. And I'm going to take my Morphe fluffy brush and just use that as a transition colour. So just blending that in. Okay, so with my Luxe Crease 228 brush, I'm going to take the shade Pukey and I'm going to just put that in the crease. Absolutely love this palette. It's a palette I take when I go on holiday and everything. It's so stunning. So yeah, I'm just putting that on top of that Creamscicle in the crease just to darken it up. And then next I'm going to go in with my 217 MAC brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Roxanne here and just putting that on top of that Pukey colour just to darken it up. Don't worry if the colour goes on the lid or you make a little bit of a mess. We will be doing a cut crease, so that'll clean everything up. And then going in with my Luxe Soft Definer brush, in with Pukey, and just blend that out softly. To darken it even more, I'm going to go in with this shade here, and that's called Jacz. And literally again just popping that in the crease, only like the tiniest bit of that colour, and then going back in with that Morphe fluffy brush and just making sure everything's blended out. Okay, so moving on to the cut crease, I'm going to take my anti-age rewinder from Maybelline. And I've just put that on my hand, and with a little flat brush, I pretty much just scooped some product off my hand, put it on the lid, and then look up. And then from that line, I'm going to drag it down and start doing the cut crease. Patting that down and like smoothing it all out for the product to go on. Okay, so then spraying my brush with some Badescu facial spray. Back into my Jaclyn Hill palette and take Pool Party down here. And just pop that in the middle of that cut crease by tapping it, and that will also set that concealer. And then with a different flat brush, I'm going to spray that Badescu again and go in with a Peaches and Cream pigment, loose pigment, in the colour Prim. It's so pretty. And I'm just going to put that on top of that blue. So going back in with that flat brush that I used the light blue for, I'm going to wipe it off with my makeup wipe and spray it with some Badescu again, and then go into Twerk, which is this shade here. I'm going to put that either side of that blue, like holding my arm. So it's like a sort of spotlighty sort of eye. So what inspired me to do a blue eye was that my little nephew is like 1 week old tomorrow. 1 week old tomorrow. He is so cute. Just packing that on either side. And then with that same flat brush, not wiping off the product that's on it, I'm going to go back in with Pool Party, this shade here, and start blending that out. And then going back in with that Peaches and Cream pigment Prim, I'm going to put it again over the blue, but lightly flare it out. I've just applied my lashes. Oh, I've got an itchy leg. And next we're going to go in with this NYX eyeliner in the shade Azure. Azure. I think that's how you pronounce it, but I'll put it in the description box below. And I'm just gonna line my waterline with this. And going back in to my Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm gonna take Pukey, smoke that underneath that blue. Take my soft definer brush from Zoeva and go into Pukey, just because that other brush wasn't smoking it out as much as I wanted it to. So just smoking that all out. And with this 234 smoky shader brush from Zoeva, and go into Roxanne. And just try and put that against the blue. Just right up against it, just to darken that under eye a bit. Moving on to mascara, I'm going to take my They're Real from Benefit and just put that on my lashes. And as I'm doing that, I'm also just going to squeeze those fake lashes with my real ones, like so, and again on this side. And then also apply that to the bottom lashes. I'm trying so hard not to open my mouth. Oh no, it's happened. Okay, so next I'm going to take my 231 Luxe Petite Crease brush from Zoeva and spray it with some of my Badescu facial spray. And I'm going to take my OFRA Cosmetics highlighter in the colour Blissful and just apply that to the inner corners and the brow bone, just to give it a bit of oomph. So I'm just going to spray my highlighter brush with that facial spray again and go back in to Blissful, the OFRA highlighter, and just do that on all the high points of my face. Like, look at this. Tip of my nose and then down it. And then I'm actually going to put some above my brow bone, my arch as well, just to make me look super glowy. Go in with some blusher, and I'm taking my 106 powder brush from Zoeva and Summer Fling from Makeup Geek. And you've got to be so careful with these blushes because they're so pigmented. And I'm just going to apply that on my cheeks, sort of blending that highlighter out. Honestly, I've just been like, don't put too much on because they're so pigmented, and I'm just making myself look like a clown. Let's put some bronzer back on to calm that down. So moving on to the lips, I'm going to take this Rimmel lip liner in the shade Spice and just line my lips. And then with this butter gloss from NYX in the shade Madeleine, I'm just going to pop that over my lips. This is such a nice lip gloss. I'm just going to spray some more of that Mario Badescu. So that's it. This is the finished look. Yeah, I'm quite happy with it actually. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.